All right, guys, good day from wherever you are watching or you are listening to me from. My name is Adelabu Abibadiola, and welcome to my podcast. The name of the podcast is Diola Adelabu's podcast, and this is actually the first episode of my podcast, and I feel that you would be having a swell time with me. This podcast is all about hearing opinion on social issues ranging from politics, entertainment, music, and what have you. First of all, let me tell you a bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Adilaba Badiola. I am a journalist. I am a new and terrestrial media strategist. I am a business analyst. I model as well. I am a voiceover artist as well, and I do a lot of things in the media space. I've produced quite videos on YouTube, real TV concepts, and I've done. But I am here doing my podcast and just trying to put a few words out there. However, you're going to be having a sore time. I will be doing a bit of giving on my podcasts. There are times that yes, we'll be giving. Then when sponsors comes in, then we'll be in for the bigger giveaway. But in the meantime, I will be hearing my opinion as to events and happenings that has happened. We are likely to be hearing this every week. It's going to be a weekly thing, and so that is what we'll be doing. So on all socials, you can search for me, Adelabu Badiola, or you can search Zehola. Zehola is spelled as Zehola, ranging from Threads, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I am yours sincerely, Diola Adelabu. In the course of the week, something happened in the should I say media space? Yes, it is in the media space, and it is just alarming and disturbing. It's resulted into a resignation of one of us who is also running a podcast. I've always said it that Nedu Wazobia is one exceptional person with his team, the Quartets. We call them the Quartets. The Quartets are husband material, very intellectual, very intelligent husband material, the Gen Z body, the Dome training, and Izine. These are good guys that are putting things together. But sadly, in our society today, it is only in this part of the world that I have seen a mechanic being hired. Someone hired a mechanic to fix his car, and this person wants to teach the mechanic how to do his job. If you know how to do the job, why not do it from the onset? But in our society today, sadly, what we have now is that everybody wants to do everybody's job. Everybody wants to do. You are not a lawyer. You want to put words out as a lawyer. So the same thing comes to journalism. You see, I keep saying this. If Oprah Winfrey asks questions on our show, we clap for Oprah. If David Letterman asks questions on his shows, we clap for David Letterman. But when Nedu ask his question, we say that he is a bad belle. He is trying to taunt someone. It is quite disturbing. It is alarming that people don't know your craft and yet they want to have an opinion on your craft. It is bad. It is bad. You are not a lawyer. You are trying to prove the law that you don't know. You are actually supposed to seek counsel. You're supposed to seek counsel from a lawyer. You're supposed to see a lawyer ask questions, but no. Our online space has been infuriated with shallow-minded thoughts. You are not a politician. You want to put yourself in the place of a politician to play politics. You just want to. Everybody happens to be opinionated about what they don't know, and it is crass. It is bad. It is not good. It is not edible at all for us as a person. Going by what Nedu does, he is a journalist. I watch that show every weekend. Oh, sorry, every Monday. I watch that show. I watch it on YouTube, and I'll tell you for free that he knows how to put questions through people for them to talk. As a journalist, you're supposed to just to ask the question. Your question might be thought-provoking. Your question might be subtle, depending on how you are able to calculate the psyche of the person you are interviewing. You get. So it's like somebody who is aggressive is coming to my show now. I'll be very gentle with that person, and I'll be smiling. It will be all smile. I'll be smiling. I'll be watching him. He wants to ask question. Oh, no problem. I want to ask him question. No problem. I'll ask him softly. And once I ask that kind of person a question, I am not aggressive. He doesn't have a choice than to answer me and to give me what I want for you people to understand. So it is not about haunting or gaslighting or doing bad to anybody. It is about the profession. And the profession is what? Ask questions. Use questions to find facts. The question, as a journalist, the question is our tool. The question is our tool. The question might come from what you have said. The question might come from the public. The question might come from anywhere, any angle. You understand? So it is not about somebody trying to play another person down, or somebody trying to use, it is not what you guys think at all. And this is because you guys are not in the business. You are not a journalist. You won't know. I cannot be giving medical advice now. I will be so very stupid. I can only talk about my own experience. Supposing I have malaria now, I can only share my own experience. These are the drugs that I used. And even it takes a smart person to say, these are the drugs that I use. It is for me. It is not for you. You go and contact your physician. It might be another thing that is wrong with you that you think it is malaria. Do you understand? So I cannot prescribe. I can only say that during my own time when I was going through this was what I used. But you have to go to the hospital, go and ask. Because I went to the hospital to go and ask. You understand? So I will be very stupid. I will also be stupid if I am not a civil engineer and I want to say that I can construct a 10-kilometer road project. I can be on a 10-kilometer road project, supervise it, things I've never done before, and I want to have opinions about it. It is not good. It is not healthy. For me, it is crass. It doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense for me, and I believe it should sit like that in everybody too. Let us learn to ask questions. Asking questions is not bad. You can't be see, nobody on this earth has been 100% smart. Even the big guns, the big business moguls, there were times that they were stupid. That they would look back and say, why did I have to do this? That's stupid of me. They will do that honestly, and I believe that everybody does that too honestly within themselves. Me too, I've done it severally. I've sat back and said, Yola, why did you have to do this thing? I spoke to myself and I'm like, that's stupid. I would have said that, man. That's stupid. No, it is something that, yes, we should know within ourselves. It is not bad to ask questions. It is good to ask questions. Wherever we don't know anything, let us ask. Guys, ask questions so that you enhance your knowledge. Like I said, this will be the first episode of my podcast. Hopefully, I'll be bringing guests. Hopefully, it could be a conversation. It could be a conversation. And it could be anyhow you want it. But don't forget one thing. The world is an empty canvas, waiting on new thoughts to think. And that thought is on us. I'll see you some other time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.